From the Florida Today newsroom, this is the Florida Today Show.
An e-commerce giant is about to open distribution centers across Florida, including 2 on the Space Coast, which will rapidly decrease the time it takes from ordering to delivery to your door. Hello, Space Coast. Welcome to the Florida Today Show. I'm Rob Landers. Before we get to today's show, I'd like to invite you to click subscribe and the bell icon on our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode of the Florida Today Show. Amazon is just about ready to open the doors on one of 2 distribution centers in Brevard County. Sites the company hopes will help them rapidly deliver goods to Space Coast residents and provide hundreds of jobs here as well. This week, I sat down with Growth and Development Editor Dave Berman to talk about the company's expansion here and across the Sunshine State, what it means for job seekers and e-shoppers, and what the potential impact will be to Florida's small businesses already hurting from online shopping. Watch. What's going on with Amazon and the 2 facilities that we've now got under construction about to open in Brevard County?
That's right. Amazon's building 2 facilities, one in Cocoa, one in Melbourne. And the Cocoa facility is actually completed already, but hasn't opened yet. And the Melbourne facility is well under construction and will be completed later this year. Both sites will be package delivery locations. Amazon calls them last mile facilities. So the packages that people have ordered, they'll be loaded onto vans at these facilities and then sent to individual households. And both operations will have a good number of employees, both working inside the facilities and also drivers working on the road.
Okay, so I go onto Amazon, I order something that's coming from Iowa. Amazon ships it from Iowa to my local distribution center. It gets here, it gets put onto a truck, an Amazon Prime truck or an Amazon van, and they deliver to my house. No more UPS, no more FedEx. It is all kind of Amazon distribution, correct?
That's right. I mean, they still do use third-party delivery companies at some point, but mostly it'll be Amazon's trucks and Amazon drivers doing the work.
Okay, so what can e-shoppers in Brevard County expect? Like, can they expect faster delivery now because of these distribution sites?
Well, it should be faster because in the past, the closest facilities were in the Orlando area. So now packages might be delivered even faster than they have been before. And as you know, the delivery time for Amazon has decreased pretty rapidly over the recent several years. But now there's a possibility you could get same-day delivery on some items that are like commonly used items that might be in stock at the local distribution warehouses.
So Amazon grocery, for instance, if they have cleaning supplies, if they have toilet paper, if they keep that stuff stocked locally, you could actually probably get it if you ordered in the morning, get it delivered by the afternoon.
Right. And that will make the Amazon experience even more attractive for a lot of people because it will give them instant gratification from their purchases. Well,
what's the difference between that and, say, an organization like Shipt, or one of the businesses that goes in and does your shopping for you at Publix, say? What's the advantage of Amazon over something like that?
Well, I think part of it is if you're in Amazon Prime, if you have an annual subscription to Amazon Prime, the delivery is free for the individual deliveries once after you pay your annual fee. And the other thing is Amazon has such a wide range of merchandise that it's not just groceries. It's pretty much anything you can imagine. Amazon can deliver it for you to your house.
So basically the whole concept of the one-stop shopping, kind of like when the super Walmarts opened and the whole concept of you can go in and buy your milk and a set of lug nuts at the same time. It was just really easy because it was all right there. I get it. That's cool. Okay, so how big are these facilities that we're opening in Brevard County?
Well, the one in Cocoa is 202,000 square feet. and the one in Melbourne is 141,000 square feet. And the Cocoa site will have about 225 employees working inside the warehouse. And in Melbourne, there'll be about 140 employees. And then, for example, in Melbourne, there'll be 200 to 300 drivers working out of that site, in addition to the employees that are in the warehouse facility. So all told, you might approach 600 to 800 employees, counting the staff inside the warehouses and the staff making the deliveries.
Not too shabby.
No, and it's also the other attractiveness of the employment is that their starting pay is going to be $15 an hour, which will make it attractive for some people who are either looking to get a job that pays that amount, or looking for a second job, a part-time second job, because the warehouse drivers or the warehouse workers will have flexible schedules where they can work a late night shift or an early morning shift and still have a regular job besides that one if they want to work
Right.
Amazon part-time.
Right. And also, if I'm not mistaken, Amazon offers really, really good benefits to their employees too, right?
They do. And both health insurance benefits and also opportunities to get tuition reimbursement and things like that. So they're trying to make the jobs attractive and, helping them to fill these job openings at a time when, as you know, many employers are having difficulty filling staff positions that are open in a variety of industries.
So, Dave, let's talk about the big elephant in the room, though. So, what are we hearing from local small businesses about the concerns with Amazon coming in and just being this much more efficient on the Space Coast and in local communities in Florida?
Well, that's a concern of some people, is what the impact is going to be on small businesses, and it could have actually pluses and minuses. It might be a minus, for example, for let's say a small bookstore, let's say, that is already having trouble getting customers there. But if you can order a book online with Amazon and get it later in the day or early the next day, then that's even going to make it more. The competition is going to be even more intense. But on the other hand, some small businesses use Amazon to help them deliver merchandise. So in a way that could help some types of businesses get to customers that wouldn't necessarily drive to their bricks and mortar store, but they might get an order through Amazon for merchandise that they manufacture or that they sell.
Right. So it's not just necessarily about delivery of products. It's also a pickup of products, right? Like for greater distribution.
Right. And, the third parties that Amazon works with that either market the products or actually manufacture them, might be helped through this increased network of Amazon warehouses in Brevard County and also throughout the state. This is a phenomenon that's going on all over the state, where they've had a huge expansion effort to build and open these warehouse sites so that they can be more efficient in delivering their goods to the end consumer.
Right. So that was my next question. So what are we looking at? So we're looking at 2 distribution centers in Brevard County. What are we looking at across the state? Like, this is a huge expansion for them, correct?
It is. And the company says they're they have about 85 existing sites now around the state and about 24 others under construction. And their total investment in recent years in Florida is about $200 billion. And that's with a B, not an M. And also they are becoming one of the largest employers in Florida as well. They have about a similar employment to Disney right now. They have about 60,000 employees, and they're growing even more, especially with these new centers that are opening. For example, there's one that's going to open either later this year or next year in Tallahassee that's going to have 1,000 employees at the one facility.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So Amazon, of course, is not Jeff Bezos's only company here on the Space Coast, because we also have Blue Origin and the New Glenn rocket facility out at Kennedy Space Center. Wow. What's next in the timeline for Amazon in Brevard County? When do these facilities open?
Well, the Cocoa facility is completed already, so it could open soon. We don't have a firm date on its opening, but the facility received a certificate of occupancy from the city of Cocoa in December. So as soon as they get their staffing in line, they could open up right away. And the Melbourne facility will be a little farther behind them. The company's really not saying specifically when the openings will be, but both are expected later this year.
And have we heard anything about like job fairs or how to apply for the jobs in the warehouses or as a driver?
Well, I think they're doing their hiring internally. They're not going through, for example, Career Source Brevard is usually a big funnel for job hiring, but officials there said they're not really working with Amazon, that Amazon does it internally and through the Amazon websites. That's probably the best way for people to look up job opportunities with the company.
So basically just go to the Amazon website, look for careers and see what's available.
Yes.
All right. Dave, anything else you want to add?
Well, I think you've covered a lot of it. I think we'll be just seeing more of Amazon's presence in the area in the coming months and coming years. And we'll be having a pretty extensive package of stories about Amazon that'll be online at floridaday.com and also in Sunday's print newspaper.
Well, my thanks to Dave for joining me again this week. If you have any questions regarding the Amazon expansion in Brevard, you can reach out to Dave via email at dberman@floridatoday.com. If you have any questions about the Florida Today Show, you can always reach out to me at rlanders@floridatoday.com. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.